Here we are. So I think that now we are live. I'm not always sure about that. You know, it's quite amusing. Anyway, let's consider that we are live. So, good afternoon, Mira.
Good afternoon. It's very nice to see you here.
I'm very pleased to have you here with me. So we met a few months ago, maybe beginning of this year. We were together, part of the same coaching course.
Yep.
And it has been a great pleasure to meet you there. Because as coach, we continue our development on a regular basis, and that's very, very important. So, Mira, will you be able to tell our audience who are you and what do you do?
Okay, thank you very, very much. I am very grateful to be here with you. Okay, so my name is Mira, have you already said, and you can hear that I am not native English speaker. I'm actually from Slovakia, and my whole name is Miroslava, which means like a celebration of peace and universe. And this is actually kind of my aim in my life, to support other people to do the same. But now a little bit about my coaching, what is actually our similarity. I am like well-being or holistic coach, supporting people on their way toward their true happiness. And my, let's say, main issue is to support everybody to recognize that not only me are Mira, but we all are miracles. But we sometimes forgot about this, and we behave, let's say, like victims, and we don't realize that we are creating our life on ourselves. So This is kind of in a nutshell. Maybe now you can tell something about you.
Well, so I'm Laurent. So for your audience, I'm a life and business coach. The main thing that I do now, it's literally to help aspiring entrepreneur and new coaches to develop their business from the idea that they're passionate about to enrolling their clients. And behind that, there is a full development about full process about the mindset, because the mindset is very, very, very important. As you can see, I'm not British. English is not my my native language or mother tongue, and definitely not. I learned English in the 90s, listening to Guns N' Roses and Metallica songs. So let's say that over the last 10 years, I improved my vocabulary, which was 10 years ago or 20 years ago, more limited. So that's what I do. So tell me, what brought you to coaching?
Yeah, honestly, I think that coaching and supporting others is like my true calling. Since I was a teacher, lectures at university in my country, I did enjoy not only teaching, but breaks, not because I was free. I was maybe more busy than during the lessons, because my students trusted me. They approached me, and they were very open with their deep secrets, and they asked me for advice. And they knew they can believe me, that I never judge them. And I really empower them, to be truly themselves, to believe, because it's very important in this time, like in our life, to have like self-esteem, self-love. So, and then I realized that I'm kind of, I have these skills to support other people. I was doing this all my life with my friends, and I am not 20 anymore, so I had a lot of time to improve myself. I was studying, I was doing different practices, and now it was many years, it was actually my hobby.
Yeah.
Now I realize that it's a time to start to play a little bit bigger, because I feel that I'm like a tree with plenty of fruits, and I love to share it. Yeah. And I became to the point when I said myself, well, it's kind of selfish to have kind of knowledge, expertise, and not to allow other, to know them. So now I am kind of in the stage when I'm starting to build like business, and really, how you said, you are supporting like new coaches to build their business, because I went through all this. And if you look at my Facebook page, let's say 2 years ago, I didn't even have my PhDr. I was very secret, And now you see I'm doing podcasts with my friends, because I realize, it's not about our ego, which thinks, oh, it's not so, and many coaches are actually afraid. They don't have confidence to show themselves. And I think what we are doing now, hopefully, can support them, because they see we are not perfect. Actually, nobody is perfect. We are not artists. We never study how to do this, but I think we are authentic. We are spontaneous, and this is the most important, what especially in our branch, like coaches, consultants, we need to bring to the life to other people, to realize that when we are really what we are, when we show our mistakes, what is not mistake, but what is not perfectly. So I think it's the best way how to support others.
Yeah, something that you mentioned, it's when your student were coming to you, it was a non-judgmental environment, which is in fact one of the value of coaching, that when we change with a client, it's we create every time a non-judgmental environment. Something that I say nearly every time to my client, it's that I'm not here to judge them, and in fact I'm not perfect. So as I'm not perfect, I will not judge them. And even if I was perfect, I won't judge them. So no, judgmental, it's very, very important. And at the same time, no, you're definitely right that with this development, it's every time try to stretch our comfort zone. And it's not just us helping others to stretch their comfort zone, but us too, to be able to do that, to exchange this way. It's we're stretching our comfort zone, our ability, and the only way to be able to get better is by doing it. I know that. Sorry, I have a lot of post-it all around my place, and it was Seneca who says that it's not because things are difficult that we do not dare; it's because we do not dare that they are difficult. And that's very, very important, because pretty often we hold our back just because we're afraid. We're afraid of trying. We're afraid of how people will see us. We are afraid about the judgment of others. We're afraid about failing. We're afraid of a lot. It's an infinity reason creating fears, and that just stop us to try. When in fact, if we try, let's say we try, we succeed, good. We try, we fail, we learn, and then we do it again, and we do it better, and so on and so on. And sorry, but that's life. That's life. When you take a baby, we just try to walk on his 2 feet. He fall, and again and again and again. It's a learning process.
Definitely.
So, great.
And actually, what I am telling my friends, my clients, we don't have mistake, we don't have fail. Everything is actually lessons. Because if our life is going like, everything is like good in our mind, we don't develop, Only like this situation, which are bringing us fear, worries and insecurity and everything, when we are really able to step out from our comfort zone, these are the moments when we learn and we developed. And actually, in my approach, all our, let's say, failure are our gifts, which we don't realize that yet. When we are afraid to do some stuff, it means that we already have these qualities, but we don't, we don't believe ourselves to manifest them. And in my like toolbox, I have very special like approaches when I can help people to realize what these special gifts they have, but they are very often not aware about these gifts. And they took it, usually take it like, oh, you know, I'm afraid to do this and so on. And this is very important, how you said, when we have this coaching conversation, it's always about both of us. It's not like that we are better, that we are clever. No, we just decided to help others, to support them, and we can exchange our energy, our information, and, you know, to make things just happen.
Talking about that, what is your magic touch?
Yeah, great. Actually, you know, in our, let's say, industry, I think we are our brand. You know, we are not selling socks. You know, that we show that these are the best. So I think for everybody, we have like, you know, I look at our life like everything is energy. You know, everything is just manifestation of different. You know, we are energy, everything around us. So when I think that my energy, which is like, you know, when people leaving our session, they say, Mira, thank you. They are really like uplifted, because really, I could be very enthusiastic, have you see, and I encourage them. You know, I don't see any. I'm focused, and I don't have even, you know, small doubt they can't do it. And they can feel this, you know, and they feel, oh, Mira, thank you. I'm so grateful, because all self-doubts, you know, disappear. And this is, I'm very grateful for this gift, because it's like, I'm still like a little child. If I like something, I go for it, and I can support other, and they say, yes, okay. So this is like one very important. Other stuff is because I was practicing, and I am practicing still, like meditation, contemplation in my life. And I'm trying to bring like calmness to the people, to relax, you know, to bring different breathing methods and relaxation. So I can support them in this way, that they know that when they are around me, that they feel safe. You know, they either listen, how I told you that I never judge. And I think that this supporting and helping them realize what they really are, that they are amazing, because everybody, we are really amazing, but we are afraid to show it.
That's
and
right.
And we are listening, you know, others, and we feel, oh yeah, this is bad, this is bad. But in real sense, everything is, you know, in my point of view, everything is perfect in real sense. It's only our mind which wants always something better, you know, something like this. So.
All right, excellent. Oh, I love it. Really, I love it. That's good.
And what about you? What is your magic touch?
Oh, me, I learned because before I was working in the hospitality industry, and I learned during over these 20 years in this world to dig deeper. So when there's a problem, to find literally the root of the problem, of the challenge, of the unpleasant situation, what's going on. But yeah, literally, we need to find the root. Where does that come from? And what I do when I help people to feel better. So here we're not talking about the business development, but for them as a human being to feel better. So we really look at what is the root, what is this toxic element we are just sabotaging their life. And so I just go deeper and deeper to find it. What I truly apply, and I applied it in all part of my life, because I consider that we have one life, but in our life we have a lot of different areas. Like family, social, personal, inner life, professional life, blah, 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 blah. But it's really to simplify. It's very, very, very easy in the world that we are living in now to get overwhelmed like that.
Definitely, yeah.
But just to simplify, to understand what is really important for you, what are your value, what are the pillars of your life. And that's crucial in my point of view, because it's very easy to lose track. It's like, I remember a video I watched maybe a few years ago. It was a teacher who brought a jar in a classroom, and then start to fill it with rocks. And then he asked the student, okay, is the jar full? Yeah, it's full. So then he put some little stone, and he has but to put more, and then sand, and then And
Yeah.
then I think he finished. He opened two kind of beers and
Yeah.
put one in the system, and in the jar, and the jar is really full. Like you
Yeah.
cannot put
You can
anything.
put, yeah, yeah.
And they say, okay, so is the jar full now? I just, yeah. Okay, so here you notice something that if you start by putting the little things, the sand, which are all social medias,
Yeah.
all news, everything that are not really your value, your pillar, what is relevant for your life, you will just fill your life with, sorry for that, but crap,
Yeah.
with useless things.
Yeah.
When in fact, if you start with a rock, the foundation of your life, then you create a meaning of your
Mhm.
life.
Mhm.
Well, and the joke after that, students ask, yeah, but what about the second beer? I
Yeah.
say, yeah, the second beer is because you always must be able to find time for the people who are close to your heart. Meanwhile, always be able to be there for a friend of yours who need your help. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's the meaning. And
It's
it's
very
true.
nice. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I do to simplify things,
Yeah.
simplify element. And in the same time, as you can hear, I have my, I would not say French touch, but my French accent.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, but it's relevant to what you said at the beginning, because for me it was a burden before. Uh, I was afraid to
Yeah.
talk outside due to my accent, just because, uh, yeah, English is not my mother tongue. No, my vocabulary is not perfect, but at least people can notice it's possible to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Anyone
Yeah.
who does not speak English
Yeah.
properly can learn. It's
Mhm.
something that we can learn. And I'm learning every single time, even now, here with you.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
it's a challenge, believe me. Definitely not comfortable, but it's a challenge and it's good
Yeah.
and it's pleasant.
Yeah.
And it's, it's just to show it's feasible.
Yeah,
It's feasible.
definitely.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, when I was talking about our language, I have plenty of friends, from my country, and they are afraid to talking in English. And I said, when you don't never start, you never will continue, you never develop. And
Yeah.
when I came many years, first time to England, I had I read a lot of books. I had huge vocabulary,
Mhm.
like astrology, psychology, but my hearing and my language, because I didn't check always the pronunciation. And I was watching television. I understood nothing. I was on train. People were not talking to me. They were like, I was standing above them, and I only understood yes and no. But when
Mhm.
somebody was talking towards to me, I kind of feel the energy, and I know how to answer. I just let go. This is very important. I
Yeah,
think when we are with language, we just don't be afraid, because when we are afraid, we stop everything and we
mm,
can't understand.
yeah,
I had very nice friend. She was like very high society but very humble woman in England. And I asked her, please, Annabelle, correct my English. She said, no, I love your English. I can't, you are great. But she is a housekeeper, and it was like, girl, I think she never ever met somebody like from other countries than English. My friend, she was like India and everywhere. So she traveled. She had, this hearing that she understood. This girl, she was listening to me. She opened her mouth, her eyes, everything. And I stopped because I knew she can't understand me. So this is very important. I was, it's very important that when we feel like confident and we believe ourselves. This is not only about English language or like language, foreign language, but when we feel like that we are confident, but not like that our ego
mm,
is, but we believe ourselves,
yeah,
we can show it everywhere. And I think our communication is going much easier and much
totally.
smooth. Yeah.
Totally agree. Totally
Yeah.
agree. And the confidence is very important in all aspects of our life. In confidence at work, in confidence with our relationship, in confidence with friends. Pretty often people feel much more confident with friends because they consider that they are not judging you. When in fact, everyone judge everyone every single time.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a fact. Okay, so for those who are watching us now, If you think that nobody's judging you, it's a lie. Everyone judges everyone every single time. In the same time that we all do it. We
Yeah,
all, it's human. It's like this. But it's just for us to be able to overcome that
yeah,
and just take action.
yeah,
Try,
yeah,
try to just for you, me, everyone
yeah, yeah,
to grow, to get better, to be better than we were yesterday.
yeah.
And it's just like that, action after action.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And actually, when you say about this judgment, I just remember the song, "Don't care what people say, just follow your destiny." This is
Mm,
very important, because when we start to care about, what these people are thinking, this one, it's just putting us down.
yeah.
And actually, I do believe, that when we are down, we are manifesting the energy which is attracting the same. So
Yeah.
I use usually using the example of radio. So when you are listening one, let's say BBC
Mhm.
one, you can listen BBC two. So when you are like on high vibration,
Yeah.
when you are full of compassion, love, and understanding, you can see the people who are like angry, envy. So, and when we are here, like higher
Mhm.
energy, we can attract and we can uplift others with our
Yeah.
energy, to go from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Everything is in cycle. We are
Yeah.
down and up. It's normal. It's our life. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can,
Totally.
when we have, energy to uplift ourselves, we can take it as great opportunity to help everybody around us.
Yeah. It's part of it's a law of attraction. In
Yeah.
fact, if you believe of something, you will see this kind of thing in the world because, in fact, everything it's here for everyone. We are living, but in the same world. It's just that if you take two people watching something happening outside in front of them, and they are together in front of the action,
Yeah.
they will both give you different point of view, different
Absolutely.
vantage point, because they will notice different element for a very simple reason, because they are different.
Yeah.
So when people think that others are judging and stop themselves due to that, in fact, they don't know. They don't know what they think. The only way to know what people think is by asking, what do
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah.
Because the only thing that we think people think is what we think.
That's yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But bottom line, yeah, we
Yeah.
think that they think that, when in fact we
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't know. We
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know. So yeah, so what I would like to know about you, Mira, is that what is the impact that you bring to your clients? What I
Yeah.
mean by it's yes, the golden result.
Yeah. Okay. So how
Yeah.
I really told that really I can uplift them and bring them like self-confidence, self-esteem back, because I
Hmm.
think, how I said many times, that is very important. And usually people which come to me, they are like, they have very low self-esteem. They have a lot of self-doubt.
Yeah.
uh, they are kind of overwhelmed, or they feel stuck in their situation. And I'm trying, to bring them from this. I have it on my Facebook. It's like stuck, sleepless, self-doubt, from three S
Okay.
to fab, like fabulous, is like freedom, abundance, and bliss. So this
Ah,
is very, because I like to be, I had one talk today with a lady from Australia, and she said, I love it because it's bold, and you can see, how does it go.
yeah.
And I have there, hello, miracles to come into your life. And it's not about me, but my aim is like to support them, to support people, everybody who is ready. Because actually, this is very important. I think we need to realize that not everybody is ready for our help. This I think a lot of coaches have this trouble, thinking, okay, I can save everybody, I can help everybody. No, we can help, special people who are already ready to do this, let's say, step out from their comfort zone. And they
Uh-huh.
are, let's say, quite similar, because I do believe that people who we are attracting like clients, that we have been in the same situation before, because it's very important, not to have only like intellectual knowledge, which I read in the
Hmm.
book, but I never went through this. But I went through this experience, and I know how to cope as, the best way. and I can support to others. So this is kind of, I think, very important to realize as well, that we are ready to help everybody, but there are special people who we can help. We can't help everybody. What do you think about this?
That's very, very true. As a coach at the beginning, we want to help everyone. And but yeah, if people don't want or don't realize that, I would not say they need, but if they don't want to get help, if they are not looking for help,
Yeah.
we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We won't be able to help them. And that's amusing that you mentioned that, because I remember 3 years ago, I was in a very, very difficult path in my professional life. And even if my family, my friend, my wife told me that my attitude was bad, really bad, I was gray, I was sad, I was full of anger and frustration, I was definitely not open
Yeah.
to this kind of advice or different perspective. When in fact, I had a few weeks after that, I had a discussion with my manager, and we had we have a good relationship together. We had a very good relationship, and this time he just opened himself, something that he was not doing before, and he told me that my attitude was affecting him. Literally, Laurent, your attitude is affecting me, and this little me just created a touch trigger in me, and then, yeah, as you mentioned, I thought, oh, what's going on? Like, I just opened my eyes.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I opened the idea of perhaps it would be eventually possible that in a different perspective, maybe we could think about changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, just because I opened the door a little bit,
Yeah.
he opened a new world. And that's
Definitely.
the idea. Yeah, great.
Definitely. Actually, I sometimes think my friends or clients that we are like in the big box, and we open only one, one hole,
Yeah,
and there is, we see situation only from this. But when we take whole box and put it out, it's plenty, it's unbelievable more,
yeah.
situation or a
Like when you
result
were
what we can
like
have. Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
yeah, but definitely. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. It's
And yeah,
amazing.
yeah. And what about you?
Um,
What about you? Your result?
Me, I consider that, as I mentioned, we have one life, and it's not the idea of we have one life with multiple areas. No, no. I consider that we have one life. We will live only one life for a very simple reason, that if you're lucky and you're reborn, you will not remember a thing of your current life. Meanwhile, you will have to do everything again. So instead of wasting your time and your life, I consider that it's better to make it worse now.
Yeah.
And for that, it's I consider that everyone can have the life they truly love. Everyone. It's just, do you want to take action for that? And one of the main action about it as an adult, it's related to our business. Why is that? Because we're going to spend something like 90,000 hours at work, which is, because we not do math now, but it's a third of our adult life.
Yeah.
We're going to spend it at work, knowing that the other third will sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So bottom line, if, let's say, half of your awake time, you hate your job, one day or another, it will impact the other areas of your life. That's what happened to me before.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided one day that no, it should not be like that. And I discovered the coaching, and I discovered it is possible to have the life we truly love. It's not easy, but the reward is so much higher. It's my life is so much better now. I'm feel happy, fulfilled, better. So now what I provide, it's literally to help my client to get the life they want through their business, the creation of their business. And because that's the main problem with any business is to get clients.
Yeah.
Let's face it, you can have the best business in the world.
Yeah.
If you have no client, you
Yeah.
have no business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
But it's literally to get your client, to get the client to have the business they want, to be able to get the life they
Yeah.
truly love. I'm not saying that your business is your life. No. But if you hate your job, your life gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I helping people, yes, to have the right mindset, because
Mhm.
that's crucial in all areas of your life.
Yeah.
But where specific, where laser target, my, let's say my impact is related to their business,
Mhm.
to have the business they are happy with, fulfilled,
Yeah.
for them to be able to create the life they want.
Mhm.
So that's what I do.
Yeah, nice. Actually, I'm going a little bit, let's say, I'm maybe a little bit more like spiritual in my approach. I don't like this word, but I don't know which one to use. But I try to help, people like therapeutists or coaches, which try go like this, working this energy,
Mm-hmm.
to align their true calling, their really like their mission with their business. Because this is very often kind of trouble, because people want to help, but they are afraid to have it like business, that there is like so this is kind of important part of my help,
All right.
to support these people to have like unshakable confidence, and to really enjoy and to use their biggest gifts and make them like business, and then actually your life and your business is the same, you don't
Yeah.
you don't distinguish, because you fulfill your, let's say, calling, your destiny, and you do it that you support others, and then you don't take it even like business. You take it like, okay, I'm just manifesting what I need to do, why I'm here, but this is what I am supposed to do. And I think this is quite important. How you say, when we are not happy in our life, in our business, we are not happy at all. And I do believe we were born to be happy.
Very
This is
true.
our,
Yeah.
when we look at, on a little baby, so at least it's not hungry, or, it's always happy, it's not
Yeah.
disappointed
Pretty
condition.
simple. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but when the child and babies are going grow bigger and bigger, they realize, that before they were smiling and they were happy without any reason, but then parents are happy. Oh, you say mama, oh great, and there this is like how we putting more and more layers on our happiness, and it's stopping being unconditional, and we say, okay, I will be happy when you say, oh, you are great. Yeah. And this is not always parents, but this is normal process. We can't live because we need
Yeah.
to learn, like social roles, how you say, we have plenty of them here. But this is kind of my aim, to support people to go back to this happiness, which is really still with us, but we don't know, we forgotten. We are afraid to go back to have this connection with this happiness.
Yeah. No, it's very true what you said, because bottom line, we are a single entity. So yeah, as I mentioned, we have different areas in our life, but we are still one and single person with one brain,
Yep.
with one mind, with one soul, with one body. So
Yep.
even if I remember the time on the previous years when the employer was saying, yeah, but the problems that you have at home, stay at home. Okay. Yeah, 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 yes. But bottom line, if you're sad at home, when you will arrive at work, there are a lot high probabilities that you are still somewhere sad. And vice versa, it's the same. If you're sad at work,
Yeah.
you will come back at home and not be as fulfilled. You will
Yeah.
not be fulfilled. And that's
Yeah.
something that we as a coach try to avoid and make
Yeah.
people enjoying their life.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
evolve and perform better and get
Yeah.
better and succeed and reach our next level of success and grow. Yeah, that's the beauty of our business. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you, Mira.
Definitely. Yeah, you're really welcome.
I would like to know for our audience, how can they reach you?
Okay, so I have several Facebook pages, my personal
Okay.
one. Then I have like business one, which is like with PhDr, Mira Reiss. And actually, when somebody is just clicking on, you know, on my name, I have on my personal page
Yeah.
like two, like this business one and my Facebook group, which is called Academy of Holistic Freedom. And I think I send you this Calendly. People
Yeah. I will
can
put it in the
contact me.
comment. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And they can just book free session, free talk. We can talk together how we can support each other, how we can,
Excellent.
how I can help. And I will be really, really grateful, and
Great.
I can help everybody who is
Yeah.
ready.
In the comment, I will put your Calendly link, and people will be able to click on your name like that. They will reach your
Yep.
Facebook page.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Good. Excellent.
Definitely.
Excellent. Some things you would like to add for our audience, Mira?
Okay. Yeah. So I would like really say again, please don't forget, we are not victims. We are creators of our life. I do know in these special times, it's not so easy sometimes to realize, you know, that it's not good to blame others, but always like look inside, okay, why this situation is happening to me? Always when it's like very bad, we can't see that each coin has two sides, you know. We see it like very bad, negative. But I met many people, and always they said to me, I saw it in my life. After some weeks, some time, we realized, oh, it was very good for me, you know. I went through this bad, but it was great for my development. So this is very, very important, you know, to think about this and try to find time for yourself to go to nature, to enjoy and to little bit relax, breathe deep, and take a moment to be in the present moment. That's all. I know it's not so easy, but I have plenty of toolbooks because I'm doing like energy management as well, Chinese metaphysics and so on. So I am very happy to support everybody. And my approach is really, really like simple and, you know, direct. So that's all. And I'm very, very thankful I could be here. And I hope we can meet sometimes again and
Sure.
do other talk. Thank you very, very
Excellent.
much.
Thank you very much, Mira. So, on my side, what I would just recommend to all of you, it's just to move forward. It's every evening, put on a paper 3 goals, 3 things that you would like to achieve tomorrow. Just 3 simple things. If it's too big, simplify it. Make it simple.
Yeah.
Literally, just 3 little goals. Like it can be very simple, like able to take 10 minutes to have a coffee without any phone or laptop or children around, just you, the coffee, and peace. Just calm and quiet. Enjoy this moment. But some simple things. So 3 goals that I recommend you to put on a paper for the day after and realize them. Like that, when you will finish your day, you will be pleased. Pleased to have accomplished something. So Mira, thank you so much for your time. It has been really a true pleasure to have you here. And we're going to connect very soon again.
Yeah, thank you very, very much, and happy day for everybody, and I hope we can meet sometimes again. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.